Ciao amici, buongiorno, benvenuti in Italia, più specificamente Catania, Sicilia. So what we're doing here, guys, by the way, that's all the Italian you're going to get from me. It took me long enough to memorise that part. Catania, late October. This is the last weekend of October. It's a glorious day. 20 degrees already. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. It's going to get up to about 24 later on. But not for me. That'd be too easy if I was just going to hang around the sea all the time. I'm heading up towards Mount Etna. So, disclaimer guys, I won't actually be summiting Mount Etna itself. To summit Mount Etna you need a guide. You have to go up early in the morning. The guide takes you up and then back down again. The guides are very expensive as well. And it's illegal to do it without a guide. So it'll make things more complicated later on as well when I want to camp. So
what is this guy looking at?
I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to do it independently, but I'm not going to break the law by going into summit Mount Etna and go into what they call the red zone, because it is an active volcano. It has erupted this year, so it's not safe to do it by yourself, which is fair enough, as long as you get some good views of it. So what I'm planning to do is head up to a village called Bronte, which is on the other side of the Etna Park. I'm going to get the bus up there soon and then hike around the north of Mount Etna, which is the less populated hiking routes. I've still got 2.5 hours until that bus, so a bit of time to kill. I'll take you on a little walk around Catania. It's an interesting city. It's the second biggest city in Sicily, population of about 1 million, and it's a bit rough around the edges, but it's got quite a nice vibe to it. Understand about Italy, you have all these fantastic foods, amazing wines, good beer. You got Peroni, Moretti, you know, decent quality lagers, and then you've got this for sale everywhere, this stuff. Tenant Super, we call it tramp juice at home, or rocket fuel. 9%. Tastes like petrol, gets you absolutely bladdered. I just don't understand it. It's everywhere in Italy. Right guys, just gone 12 o'clock and now it's time to head down to the bus stop. Oh, thank you. Figure out which bus I want and how to buy the ticket, how much it's going to cost. When I got to the bus station, the ticket office was closed, so I bought the ticket online. It was €4.60 for over an hour's ride, which is pretty reasonable. I put the ticket and a screenshot on the right hand side. Before long we were making our way out of Catania, past a huge huge shopping complex and out into the foothills of Mount Etna. Alright, here we are guys, Bronte. First things first, before we start hiking, I need to go and get something to eat. I'm starving. This place is like a maze. Thank God for Google Maps. My lunch was some kind of bruschetta, another bruschetta with pesto, and some delicious pasta. Oh, that was flipping delicious. I could have quite happily licked the plate clean if there weren't people watching. Now I've got to find my way out of this maze of a village and onto the footpaths that lead into Etna Park. Not far away now. Okay folks, we made it. We're at the Etna Park. Say goodbye to civilization here. Arrivederci, civilization. That'll be it for about a day and a half. This road will be ending pretty shortly and it'll be footpath. Mostly made out of volcanic ash, I believe. Alright guys, been walking about an hour and a half now. It's been very easy, quite flat. I haven't seen a soul. It's been very peaceful, apart from a couple of farmers. So the aim of the game tonight, I'm heading over towards some refuges, mountain refuges, a bit like bothies that we have in the UK. And I'm going to scope them out, see what they'd be like to spend the night in. There's 3 sort of clustered together quite closely. I'm not that far away from them. However, if I see a vantage point that looks good for camping, I've got the trusted bivvy as well. And I'm planning tomorrow to get up about 6:30, ready for full days. Do you mind? I'm talking. Full days walking, 6:30 tomorrow. Full days walking at 6:30 tomorrow until the light goes out about 6:30 in the evening. Already a few of the footpaths I've walked down on my All Trails map have led me to nowhere, so that doesn't bode that well. As long as I don't fall off the edge of a volcano, I'm happy, I don't mind. My plans have been scuppered by a massive gate and a private property sign, meaning I'm having to walk the long way around. I'm not allowed in there, this fenced off area, for whatever reason. So I don't know if I'm going to make the refuges tonight or if I'm going to have to camp somewhere else. That's just the way it is, just got to roll with it. Walking in the mountains is never predictable. Even if the map said that was a footpath, not private property, we'll gloss over that. Got some interesting weather going on. Obviously it can change at any time up here in the mountains, but it's not meant to rain tonight, so not getting to a refuge won't be the end of the world. Well guys, it wasn't quite the wilderness hiking I was hoping for, but still pretty epic views Amazing sky. Over there in the clouds is Etna. It was all going to plan. The bus was on time, unbelievably. The meal was fantastic. Just a shame we've had to walk along these roads. But tomorrow is guaranteed wilderness. There's no roads from here. We're up to the other side of the park as soon as this one ends. Bring it on. So it's not quite what you'd imagine when you picture Sicily, but it's a beautiful autumnal forest here. Alright guys, we're past sunset now. As you can see, it's pretty dark, and I believe I'm about 5 minutes away from the refuge, as long as I don't get lost again. I'm only going to be able to get to one refuge instead of the 3 tonight. So if that one's closed or there's someone in it, it is Saturday night, so there's a good chance that people are going to be there. If that's the case, then I'll just camp in the forest. Don't worry, that's not the refuge. Looks like an old cowshed or something. Oh guys, it's a lot more modern than I was expecting. Certainly better than the bothies back in the UK, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be shut in it. Key there. Yeah, I thought so. I guess you need to hire it out or get a permit or speak to somebody first before rocking up. Shame, but I'd still use the facilities. Could even have a fire if I wanted to. They've got picnic tables and stuff that I can use. Wow, it's great. Let's try this store. Alright guys, that's me all set up. As you can see, I'm here by the refuge. I decided to camp next to the refuge so I can make use of these facilities. The picnic table here, where I've unloaded all my grub. I'm going to have a little picnic here, and I've got a special little drink there to show you. Give that a try. Now this is Halloween night, more or less. It's 29th of October, and I'm in a cabin by the woods. So if this is my last video, thank you all for watching guys, and don't mourn me too much, okay? I've died doing what I love. So, time for some grub. Don't want to die hungry, do I? Alright, Cremoncello di Sicilia. Pistachio. Russo Siciliano. So this stuff is a liqueur. Similar to limoncello, I'm guessing, but made out of pistachio nuts. Probably from Bronte, the village we were in earlier on for lunch. Also known as Città di Pistacchio, Pistachio City. Let's give it a whirl. So I like limoncello, I like pistachios. This should be a winner if I can get the bottle open. I'd like to say I bought this in a small Italian market or shop, but it's from Lidl. I think it's about €7. Can't get the damn thing open. This is great content, isn't it? Oh, smells good. That's great. You can taste the pistachio. It's not too strong. It's like 17%, but it doesn't taste like 17%. It tastes like about 10%. Creamy. It's like a creamy pistachio nut with a bit of alcohol kick to it. Huh. I recommend that. I'm taking a bottle of that home, definitely. Oh, love it. 9 out of 10. Okay guys, that temperature's dropped a little bit, hence the bubble hat and the down jacket. I've just been sitting here enjoying a drink, listening to the owls, or whatever. That's an owl. It's got to be an owl. Yeah, just been listening to the bird life and reading my book. Off to bed now. It's 9 o'clock. Got an extra hour in bed. It says in bed. As the clocks go back tonight, so I'm getting up at 6, ready with the sun, and we're going to hike up some mountains tomorrow. I can't wait. See you in the morning, guys. Ciao amici, buongiorno, benvenuti a... Start that again. Ciao amici, buongiorno, benvenuti a Italia, più specifico. Ciao amici, buongiorno, benvenuti in Italia, più specificamente Catania, Sicilia. Ciao amici, buongiorno, benvenuti in Italia, più specificamente... Ciao amici, buongiorno, benvenuti in Italia, ma...